Good morning or evening, friends. I hope everybody's doing just fine out there. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming, and we're going to take a look at Fall Guys. Now, this game is ridiculous, okay? This game is absolutely freaking ridiculous. I don't know why it exists, but it's some of the most fun I've ever had playing a video game. Just real talk. Essentially, I don't even want to call them party games. It's almost like a battle royale for kids. You want to be the last person standing, but instead of shooting the competition, you are racing the competition. You are participating in team games. You'll see. There's some competitive nature to it, but it's not violent. It can make you violent. For example, when you're about to do something good, you're about to be great out there, and somebody comes up behind you and yanks your tail, or yanks you, and you're stuck trying to fight off some knucklehead who's spending far more time with you than they are with everybody else. Disgusting. They're not even trying to win. They're just trying to troll. And that's there. But for the most part, it's actually a pretty fun game. It's not bad at all. I did stream this. I chose this particular match because I wish I had this microphone going when I streamed it, because there was a guy that I ended up watching, and I said immediately, he's gonna be trouble. That's the one I gotta look out for. And he was trouble throughout the whole match. So it was pretty neat. So we'll get to that in a moment. Right now we are falling, looking for a match. I guess I could have cut most of that off, because this is just him falling. Oh, that's right. I didn't get placed in the game. I was just falling. I don't think that happened to me often. I think that may have happened to me maybe 2 or 3 times out of 40, 50 times that I've been playing. And I say 40, 50 because the first day I just sat here and played this Joker on repeat. It was so much fun. Oof. Got a game. So this is DoorDash. This is one of the race games. Essentially, you're just trying to find the door. Only so many people can qualify. So what you're trying to do is find the right doors to get to the end. Some of the doors are breakaway. Some of the doors are like stone walls behind them, I guess. The fun part about it is I actually have tried to look and see if there are like little things, like little gaps or something like that would let me know, hey, this one's good, you can break through this one. Nah, they're all strictly the same. So that was like a stone wall, this one's the one you go through. And what ends up happening is you have to siphon down. That's the other thing. You can have all the logic or rationale in the world, it's not gonna help you. These are pretty much random. There may be a method to the madness, but as far as, in a hurry trying to rush through these doors, it's pretty much random. Just go through the ones that you know are open. You can try to blaze a new path if you want to. Definitely not this far into it though. Toward the end. As you see, we're at the head of the pack. Not at the top, but at the head of the pack. So we're going to qualify through to round 2. Now I think this is where I found my trouble guy. No, okay. That was top 50% for me. Yeah. We knock off the people who don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve to be in this gang. Get out. Oh, y'all, get out. For champions only. Champions. Hashtag champions. Honestly, you'll make it through the first round more often than not. Just as long as you take your time and learn what the game is trying to do, you'll be fine. It's not that big of a problem. First round is usually, for the most part, it's completable by just running forward. Some of it's sometimes a little more difficult than other times, but just make sure you keep going forward. And that'll almost always guarantee you at least close to first spot. Having a little bit of skill does not hurt. This one's pretty interesting. I have not lost it yet, but I know there's ways to lose it. Essentially, these little colored platforms, I guess, rolling platforms, roll in different directions, and your job is just stay on there. It's not that hard. But sometimes, like the last time I played, things got kind of frenetic. You do have to be careful because those, wow, that was a weird skip. Those little pink things there, they will bounce you and sometimes knock you down. That's not something you want because when you're knocked down, it takes a little time to recover. Like that. It's always good to kind of know where you are on the map. Oh, this is not the one okay. I guess I wanted to include one where I failed. So again, we get rid of the people who aren't supposed to be there, like myself. I just left. You're not gonna knock me off. I will say this, the game does not freely allow you to just exit. So if you're not exiting during a round or during one of the little knockoff segments, it's not gonna work. It's much better to just exit as soon as you leave, as soon as you get knocked off. Because otherwise, once the game starts loading up, you have to wait until the next round starts before you're able to just get out of there. Put my wolf clothes on and my drawers on. I don't even want to call them, like, it looks like you're wearing underwear that way. I don't even want to say you're wearing underwear though. That's some of the stuff you can win by being better. But if you're wearing underwear now, then you're naked every other time. Like, please understand that. You're naked every other time. Because all that was a paint job for the bottom of the character model that was there. So if that's underwear, ain't no underwear otherwise. He's just green. Stop. Take that as you will. Alright, this one's a fun one that a lot of people have problems with. My strategy for this, honestly, is, I don't know if I did it at this time or not, but to always head for the middle of the platform. Nah, I didn't quite do it that well this time. But typically when you want to jump toward the middle of the platform. Like, always aim for the white line, because that gives you a much better probability. First, you can see which way the platform is going to go, so you can adjust yourself accordingly. Also, you can see how the other platforms are going to go, so you can adjust yourself to that. Because you can't really judge based off of the weight of who else is on it, because people are constantly trying to jump off to the next platform, so it's constantly leaving the weight. People are constantly trying to jump onto your platform, so it constantly adjusts the weight. Like the one that we just jumped off of, if somebody was trying to jump on that, it would have been a good balance because we had people on our side. However, once we jumped off, anybody jumping on there now is tilted the thing tremendous in the other direction. So you want to do this. He jumps on, nobody else is there. We jump on, we can go either side, but we're gonna go this side because it's tilted from what he did. And we were in the middle and not on the full side. If we were on the full side, he probably would have made it. Oh, do a little chicken dance. Do a little chicken dance, yeah! We're gonna do a little chicken dance here and there. Alright, so this is the guy. Dim Plays 27. And I was rooting for this dude. And I was like, look at him. He's gonna be trouble. Dim Plays 27. Very, very, very good maneuver there to dive right at the end. If you see somebody standing next to the finish line like that, juke them, because they are trying to troll you. Don't let them troll you. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I think that's part of the fun part, is to watch people trying to qualify after you've already qualified. That was probably his last shot. I doubt he's going to get one more shot on it. You can just see the people qualify. And that's the other thing that sucks. You can see the people who are about to qualify as you're fighting your way there. Almost made it. Almost. No. But we just went out there and balled. Balling hard. again, this game is ridiculously fun. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why this such a simple concept is so fun. I am interested to see how long it lasts. I'd imagine they're gonna, because there are different costumes you can do, I'd imagine they're gonna try to do like season goals and stuff like that for different costumes to dress up your little character. So I'm interested to see what kind of deals they can make for that. I'm also interested to see if they add new levels and how those go. I know a lot of people really hate the team games. There are team games in this. A lot of people cannot stand them. I don't mind them so much, but that's because I don't really take the game all that serious. But it is kind of frustrating to, like, because the mechanics are not precise. Like, this is kind of easy enough for a baby to kind of handle it. The mechanics are not precise, so what you have to do is, yeah, like, that's why I don't take it that seriously. Just kind of go with the flow. Wow, I almost messed that up. Almost messed that up. It's a big gap. I jumped on that one simply because I saw a wall there. And I figured if I slid down, I was going to catch the wall and be done. Get up out of here. Every now and again, you'll see me check the names just to see if Dim Plays still made it. He's over there on the left, I think. Because again, that was the guy I've been looking for. I don't know that dude from Adam, but just saying. Block Party. This was the first time I'd played this, and this is actually a pretty decent game. It almost reminded me of Fusion Frenzy. Fusion Frenzy! So I'm looking around trying to figure it out. When you saw that little circle on me, that was because somebody walked up and grabbed me. That can get frustrating. So this is me just trying to figure out the game. And once I figure out the game, I'm like, cool, let's do this. Let's do this. And a lot of people like to do this and kind of ease toward the back of the pack, because the notion is it gives you more time to see what you're doing. I tend to go toward the front of the pack because that gives me a better chance to adjust my course of action. Like, I can see what's coming because it comes up and around. I can see what's coming and I can make my adjustment now. In the back, if I get somebody grabs me or I trip and fall or get hung up on somebody, I have no chance to recover. In this one, if I get hit and knocked down, I have a bit of a chance to recover before things go crazy. Look at that. See how far that pushed me? And even that pushed me? If I was in the back of the pack that whole time, that'd have been the end of me. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. But only 5 people have been eliminated so far. So, you know, we're doing great. Don't this hit make up wanna jump? Don't this hit make up wanna... Yeah, do a chicken dance. I think we only got rid of 5 out of that one. I did see today I was playing this, and I almost felt, oh, well, I guess 2 of them backed out. One of the coolest things in the world, we went through a whole game or something, and at the end, only 1 person died, or 1 person was eliminated, and just, boop, you're off. Kind of felt bad for him because I was like, everybody gets to watch you be the only person that failed this. Poor fella. This is an interesting game. As far as team games go, this is probably my favorite. Essentially, we just push the ball down. What ends up happening is, strategy for this game. Try to find a team that can, I mean, they're all random, so you can't really help. Make sure you're constantly pushing the ball, but make sure you try to find a team that is committed to helping you push the ball. What ends up happening is a lot of teams will stop pushing the ball. They'll send 2 or 3 down, or 2 or 3. I can't say send because they don't, like, there's no communication in this that I'm aware of. But 2 or 3 will go down and just try to mess with everybody else who is trying to finish. Try not to let that be your team unless it absolutely has to. Otherwise, just make sure your team crosses the finish line. And right now I broke off because I'm trying to keep blue from coming to disrupt my team. My team's about to win. But some people will just run down there off jump. And I'm like, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. If they do that, don't let them disrupt too much. Like, just make sure you keep pushing it the right direction. Such a smart move. Alright, we have made it to the final level, Fall Mountain. Up at the top, there is a crown. First person to the crown wins. So, with like 9 or something like that, maybe 9 or 10 left. I can't remember how many were left. But the first person who gets it is the winner. And if you see in the top left up there, Dim Plays 27 is still here and has a front row seat. Now, I don't know this very well and quite what we're supposed to do to make sure we have a better chance of winning this. One of the things that I like to do is move in the direction of wherever the things are spinning. So that way, if something goes wrong, it'll spin your direction. That slows me down for sure. Didn't do it that time. And that ball came right at me, man. We running though. We running though. Ain't no quit. Wow, I was really close. I just see where he is. And this kills me every time. And Dim Plays 27, the man who I thought was a man to keep your eye on, a man that you might have to beat, became the winner. We'll try to play a little more of this. I might put it on stream or something. I don't know how much of YouTube I'm going to put this on, but you know, if we win one, we'll definitely put it on YouTube. Either way, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.